Grandpa, shall we go up?
Mose once built a wooden kite, 3 years to make, and 1 day to fall. Now the kite I've made can not only soar for days, scouting the enemy day and night without rest, it can also harness the Firestone, whistle out commands, and lead the battle charge. But when has there ever been a kite that soars forever? Still, even if it does fall one day, what is more important is how high it once flew and how far.
Count off! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I have already reported to the prefect. The Jingming Pool naval exercises are in position. Once the guests are seated, the banquet can begin. This year, the celestial phenomena are unusual. The cherry blossoms in the Imperial Garden are blooming all year. Such a magnificence if we don't enjoy the flowers and feast.
What I heard is that military pay was delayed since the Kaifeng currency crisis, and the Quintident warship couldn't be finished on time, hosting a banquet here. You're not really admiring cherry blossoms, are you?
Seeing through everything. You're not simple. The prefect, under the guise of watching the naval exercises, is hosting a banquet for distinguished guests. Indeed, it's to raise military funds and prepare for the south. Now with the internal strife in Qinghu, they can't even take care of themselves. By then, the upstream Shu kingdom, if we can use the...
What a brilliant...
Both countries have pretending to tour. As for who, the invitation, as once the guests are...
Today's banquet hosts honored talents invited by the Emperor. We must be very
Everyone's gathered to see the archer. Why are you still standing around?
This time, I will not fail my father's trust.
Judging by your noble demeanor, you must be an envoy from another country. Am I right?
Good perception. I am Mang Xuanjia, the crown...
The governor is hosting a banquet at Baojin Tower.
Oh?
The Genming Pool Navy is truly extra...
Greetings.
Greetings, young hero. I am Gui, the Vice Minister of Water Resources of Southern Tong. Young hero...
The governor has prepared a banquet.
A banquet?
Sorry for the interruption.
No need for formalities. Young hero, are you here for the banquet at Baojin Tower?
Yes. Once the guests are seated, the banquet can begin.
Thank you, young hero.
The Quintident warship towers with 5-deck citadels and stands over 30 meters tall, capable of mustering 1,000 warriors. This ship stands firm in the center of the army, as solid as a fortress. It is also equipped with 6 sets of giant stone catapults, each with the force of 1,000 cannons. Smashing nearby boats, big and small, is effortless.
This massive warship is so huge, sailing from the north to the Shanghai region. If the waterline changes, how do we stabilize the center of gravity?
Minister Gu has great insight. When sailing from the Bian River system into the Jianghua region, the difference in water density causes uneven ship draft lines. Sui Dynasty Quintident relied on manual sand and stone ballasting for balance, and that slowed down its speed. But speed is crucial in war. Improved by the contraption techniques of the Maw Gate, this ship is now a far cry from its former self. Switch to water tank ballast, draw and discharge water locally, and adjust the waterline as easily as moving your arm. In this way, this ship can travel between the northern and southern waterways as entering an unguarded land.
Good. In the past, when the Sui Dynasty conquered the Shidai, unified the north and south, this ship was built securely on Zone, lost to time, with the aid of construction techniques and Maw It's finally repeat. Once the final batch of military ALIs, the Southern Expedition can be launched within 10 days. Honored envoys, you've always been diligent. Now, Bashu and Jiangnan.
Jiangnan has already exhausted its national resources, having paid tribute 3 times countless gold.
Lord Zhao, it is currently stationed outside the Huilong. Only 2 requests for the First, once the second, they must...
Okay, someone. Since the 2 countries have already made a treaty, General Rong, please hand over your talisman and lend it to the Shu envoy for a while.
Baojin Tower is a majestic sight. Undeniable proof of the Song's rising power. A noble ruler, and the flourishing of gifted minds. Today's banquet hosts honored talents invited by the Emperor. We must be very careful.
How are the preparations? Nothing out of order? respite.
Orchid Loom, Coral
A
Beach.
brief respite.
The diagram of the five. Bringing the diagram back.
Huh? How did
Because
this...
if it weren't for
Damn it.
General, why do you look so worried?
Young hero. He fell ill a few. Since you are a guest.
The Baljan Tower is a majestic sight. Undeniable proof of the song's rising power. A noble ruler, and the flourishing of gifted minds.
Lord Jack, the diagram is...
Right now, military provisions are the most important. If we don't send troops now, once Jinghu is pacified, where will we find such a good opportunity again? With you here today, it's...
Speak. What?
Jinming pulled in such a crucial as you in the theft of the diagram. I could also first accuse him of the crime of losing a talisman in the state of...
Stealing from one sep.
If we can switch...
Young hero.
In that case,
Banquet is about to end. Jinming Pool is...
behold, the Quintident warship.
Exactly. The towering ship has 5 decks, stands over 100 feet tall, and can accommodate 1,000 warriors. 6 giant hammer poles are set up around, hanging high on all sides. And the ship's hull is as majestic as a grand mansion. Once the giant hammer falls from above, the enemy ship will be shattered to pieces. Wang Zhen's tower ship sailed down to Yizhou and dimmed the royal Jinling. It's been 5 years since Emperor Shuzong commissioned this pond for naval training in Kaifeng.
Breathtaking indeed.
This unprecedented in scale. I've returned my talisman. I can't go further from here. It's all on you now, young wanderer. The envoy of Shu has arrived at the palace hall. The Navy is conducting drills, and this place is heavily guarded. When approaching the Quintident, do not alert the garrison troops.
With so many guards, how can we get close to the envoy of Shu?
Naturally, we'll first survey the terrain, plan, and then act. A frontal attack is out of the question. The entire route is lined with officials and soldiers come to greet the later Shu envoy. An unwise charge will only alert the enemy. The water functions as a natural defense. Even the most excellent swimmer will not be able to swim that far. With this distance, even the best swimmer would be powerless. The flank is well guarded. They have even dispatched elite bugle soldiers. It would be unwise to attempt entry there. By then, the entire Jinming pool will be on high alert, and the boarding passages will be sealed. However, I've already left something for you to step on, at the mast of the Haihu ship and at the eaves of the hall. With this, you can spring upward and reach higher ground. Proceeding across the eaves, you could approach the water in front of the square quietly. The willows by the water will be your best cover when it comes time to dive. There is no way for us to get to the banks with all of those soldiers and officials around. Perhaps you could hold your breath and enter the outlet from underwater. This way, you will be able to approach their handover points and secretly obtain what you need to know. Before boarding the Quintident warship, make sure not to alert the official troops. Before boarding the Quintident warship,
The military funds are at Huilong Station. After obtaining the five-tooth warship diagram, we can finalize the deal.
I still need to stay here to oversee military drills, so I can only accompany you this far for now. Please, esteemed envoy, take my military talisman and head to the dock to board the warship. General Murong has been waiting for a long time. The diagram is on the top floor of the ship. As you inspect the warship, you can take it back with you.
The authentic blueprint is on board. We will stick to the plan.
Your Highness, is this five-tooth warship really that powerful? Is it worth using so much military funds to exchange for a single diagram?
Why are you so unambitious? Haven't you thought about it? After occupying the middle reaches of the Yangtze, where should this great ship sail next? If not Jiangnan, then Bashu.
Your Highness, I understand.
What have you understood?
The meaning of today's banquet is, whoever doesn't pay up will be the next one to get hit.
Finally, some progress. This tribute of military provisions can ensure the peace of our Shu kingdom for 3 to 5 years. Seizing this opportunity, if we work hard, we can also build this five-tooth warship. In the future, we might still be able to fight against Song.
Your Highness.
Why do you talk so much?
Your Highness, I wanted to ask, why do we have to personally board the ship to retrieve the diagram of the Great Warship? Could there be any trickery here?
What trick could there be? Even in war, envoys are not beheaded. Zhao Guangyi, that guy, killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Firstly, by showing off the 5-tooth warship to us. Secondly, by taking the opportunity to retrieve the talisman. It seems the Zhao family is about to kill the donkey after grinding the flour. By order, verify the boarding talisman.
Excuse me, how do I use this boarding talisman?
Sail to the military port on the opposite shore.
Esteemed envoy, please board the ship and wait. Once the documents are exchanged, we will set off at once for the military port on the far bank and board the warship.
boy never dies.
Esteemed envoy, please...
Careful now!
Esteemed envoy, please board the ship.
Careful now!
Stop!
Flowers never fade.
Who goes there? You rebel! Who's there? Who goes there?
Stop!
Intruder! The envoy has been murdered! Pass the order! Everyone stay sharp! Close the boarding gate! No one is allowed to leave!
Spring never ends.
Overconfident.
Joy never dies.
Careful now.
Stop! Overconfident.
Flowers never fade. Flowers never fade.
Overconfident. Stop!
Careful now.
Joy never dies.
Esteemed envoy, please board the ship and wait. Once the documents are exchanged, we will set off at once for the military port on the far bank and board the warship.
Joy never dies.
Overconfident.
Careful now.
Overconfident. Who goes there? You rebel! Overconfident.
Joy never dies.
Overconfident. Overconfident.
Spring never ends.
Eyes on me!
Spring never ends.